a little bit earlier than usual. Yeah, by a second. So let's see if this works. Let's see if I can actually go live right now, even earlier. Can I? Will it work? Okay, it looks like I'm live. Okay, now let's bring in, I'm going to go live one other place right now. Let's see how many places we can go live in. An event is in progress. Really? Well, let's see. What does that mean? My system is under heavy load. No, it's not. There is no heavy load. Okay. We are now going live. Let's see what happens. I'm getting some interesting comment here. Let's see if this really will go live. There, we finally went live. We are live. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Okay, and I've got a lot of videos playing right now announcing that I am live. Okay, we just went live literally 15 seconds ago. Simon Fabrice, take a look. Take a look now. Take a look now. $9. Don't go away. I'm going to show that. Yeah, they're not. They're really not. And by the way, just you know, my books, they come with audio programs. My books used to be a lot less expensive. Than you'd have to buy the audio program separately, buy the videos separately. Everything is included. 79 to 80 tracks of audio programs and videos. They're actually medium priced. I'm telling you, take a look at any of the college books. My books are called professional books. They're used in universities. But there's a version you can get for $9 a month. I just brought the price way, 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 way down. You know what? DM me. If you DM me, I can give you that link. I don't think I can give it to you here. But you know what? If you take a look at, how can I tell you this in code? Look at, DM me or write to me, David at slangman.com, and I can hook you up. For the people who come here, the price is about 85% cheaper. So I take it to heart. I want to make sure you can get my books. Whoa! Thank you, everyone. We just got... Wait, how am I getting all these likes already? I've only been on for a minute. Okay, then. Who's liking me? That's really cool. 939 likes. Is that you? Forged. Can I say that? Oh, forged. Okay. Welcome. How do I say this? Yaley. Yael? Yaley. Forged. Thank you. I don't know if I can say the next word or not because sometimes the platforms get a little sensitive, which we found out yesterday. I said something and I got kind of in trouble. Whoa, 2.1K likes. You're working magic. Forged. Where are you? Who are you? Follow me. Subscribe. Do whatever you need to do to come back to me all the time. Wow, that's very cool. Simon Fabrice. I love your name, Simon Fabrice. Where are you from? And you're sharing the live. Thank you, Yaley. Is it Yaley? Wow. I'm liking you. I'm liking you too. Forge. Wow. Thank you. That's really cool. Don't know how you're doing it. I did see something that was advertised once that taps the screen like really, really fast. I'm on a computer, so I can't tap my screen. But thank you for doing it. I really appreciate that. Wow. Yes, and if you... Oh, Palme, welcome back. Yes, if you have any friends... I better continue the sentence. If you have any friends who are learning English, please let them know I exist because it will do them a big favor. We're going to talk about a lot of slang, and I just put the word... Thinker, yay, you're back. Thinker537. My guy. Yeah, let your friends know who are learning English. They need to know I'm here. I just put out a video for the first time before I went live, and I'm using something called the Creator Insight Search, the gap content. Do you guys know what that is? The gap content keywords. Have you heard of this? This is crazy. Incredible. Yeah, you got it, my boy. Thank you. That's so nice of you. Wow. Share the live. I admittedly using an really. Thank you. That's really, really, really cool. I really appreciate that. So you are following me, right? So you can come to all my sessions. I hope so. Thinker537, yo. So glad you're back. Pardon me? So glad you're back. Oh, puberty was bound to happen one of these days. Can you prepare? Oh, Yaley, can you prepare for the IELTS exam, teacher? I know that the TEFL, that exam, they will test you on your speaking ability, and the more slang and idioms you use, the higher your score, because they want to test your fluency. So learning idioms and slang with me will definitely help. Thank you again for all those likes. Wow. Oh, Celio Costa, Riz. It's my favorite slang word, Riz. And you know what? Once we get a lot of people in here, I'm going to make that really popular again, because that is my favorite word. Love it. Celio, thank you so much. Happy to be here. Thinker, every time I see you on here, yay, Thinker. I really appreciate you, as you know. Do I tell you that like 1,000 times every time you're here? Of course I do. What time do you go live? Okay. I am going to be going live eventually. This is my second week. I will be going live every day at 5 a.m. Los Angeles time. 5 a.m. Los Angeles time. I got a late start today because I'm still working things out. There's so much to know about live streaming. You think you just turn on your computer. No, there's a lot to know. The content gap, the creator insights, the videos I have to post before and after, the highlights. There's so much to know, and I want to know it all. That's all, just all of it. Yaley, thank you for how many people do you know, Yaley? I don't know that many people. Are these? How do you do that? Do you just share them with your entire contact list? Thank you. I love it. Oh, we have a new follower. Welcome, new follower. By the way, do I sound loud enough? Because when I tried to use this microphone during a recording I did before this to announce me coming here, I could hardly hear myself. Do I sound loud? Let me know. Portugal. I almost moved there. Came very close. Very, very close. Celio from Angola, but currently living in Portugal. How is it there now? The weather. Hot, right? Well, thank you for sharing the live. Oh, good. It sounds all right. Thank you. If you're just joining me, oh, I forgot to put the new image up. Oh, that's okay. If you're just joining me, I am Slangman David Burke. I have just reduced the price of my book, Street Speak. This is a digital subscription. In the universities, it's $74.95. And now, $9 because you guys are here. It'll automatically discount. You'll see it. If you go to my link in the bio, see my profile picture where I'm like this, looking all slangy. Slangman David Burke. Click my profile picture. You will see a link. That link will take you to the new 2026 digital subscription multimedia for $9 a month. That, I spent more than that on 2 lattes this morning. So do check that out. I just dropped down the price, and it's only for people in here. People who don't come through here, they will pay more. They'll pay a lot more. So if you come through here, I'm giving you an extra deal right now because I can. So, Slangman David Burke, I've authored 30 books on slang. If you want to learn slang, you are in the right place. American slang words are so important to know if you are learning English, because you can't understand us without them, right? Yeah, I know I'm right, because I was in the same position you are in. So, check out the Street Speak digital multimedia subscription $9. I just dropped it before I came on here. You'll see. It will drop automatically. You'll see it. So check out the link in my bio, in my profile page. So let me get rid of this. Boop. Go away. Go away image. There we go. Okay, let me see what you all have to say. Jack Mulder, you're back. Hey, Slangman, I can't stay long, but I just want to say hi. I hope your stream goes well. Jack, thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate that. I will be coming here live every day at a regular time. I'm still working out some of the technology, and I think I figured it out. I think I have. I've got 3 screens up. I think I finally figured it out. So my goal is 5 a.m. Los Angeles time. 5 a.m. Los Angeles time. And I'll be posting that in different regions in my profile. Thinker, if we get him to 10K likes, yes. It helps to bring more people into the live, yes. If we can get to 10K, I've only been here now 10 minutes, and we have 4.9K. Thank you so much. And you know who you are, who's been smashing that like button, as we say. We have 1 new follower. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Celio Costa, it's affordable. Oh yeah, my books. If you buy the physical book, I'm being really honest, in the universities, they pay about $74.95, but for you, the digital subscriptions, I just lowered the price to $9. I spent $10.25 this morning on 2 lattes. My books are less than that. So if you want to learn slang, do check out my books. And I know that if you're learning English and you don't know slang, then you can't understand someone like me from Los Angeles. This is what a native of Los Angeles looks like. No, sounds like. And by the way, I must have had 10 people yesterday, including at the gym, tell me I look like Elton John. Do I? Is it the glasses? The hair? I don't have a British accent. Anyway, I'm so glad you guys are here. Yeah, please do take a look. I brought that price way down, but I'm only advertising that for the people here. If you go directly to the TikTok shop, it will be more. What's cooking good? Look at Cousin Tad. I love when you're here. Oh, this is so good. Oh, I have to show this now. Okay, Cousin Tad just said something that I love. Not just because he said I was good looking. We have rhyming slang, and a lot of it. He just said, what's cooking? Good looking? If you're learning English, memorize this. If you say this to someone, oh, see what you just started, Cousin Tad? I'm so glad you're here. If you say that to a native speaker of English, what's cooking? Good looking? Their mouth will drop open and they'll say, how? Where? Did you learn that? Only native speakers know this. So what's cooking is another way to say what's up. But we always drop that G with the ing ending. Here, let me show you. Look at your screen. This is just so good. I want to make sure you learn it perfectly. So, what's cooking instead of cooking? Good looking? No, good looking. Good look. What's cooking? Good looking. Please memorize this. Say it to someone. Say it to an American or someone from Canada or New Zealand, the UK, anyone whose first language is English, and they will be shocked. Cousin Tad, thank you. That is really, really cool. All right, I'll have a look at it. Good. Someone said slime something slat. Excited to listen to the American Slang Words. Celio, if you get my books, you will hear almost 80 tracks of audio programs and videos. I will help you learn slang. I will help you understand. That's the most important thing. We have 4 new followers. Thank you very much. Welcome. Welcome to my slang gang. And what else do we have here? We have a lot of people. Big Luke, thank you. Sharing my live. I appreciate that. Look, I know firsthand, that means personally, I know firsthand, personally, what it's like to learn a language and you think you're fluent, and then you go to the country and discover, no, you're not. So that's why I'm going to help you English learners here. Got to be sharp and stay ahead of the game. Absolutely. Good morning, Luce. Oh, Luce, where are you from? Tell me again. I can't remember. Cousin Tad, you are my hero. I'm just saying. Okay, we have 7K? Whoa, 7K likes already. 7.1K. Once we get to 10K, some magic will happen. Okay, let's start our slang lesson. I'm really thrilled you guys are all here. So let's take a look at some slang. Yesterday, here's how we ended it. Okay, and some of you may not have known this. Yes, let's go fam. Yayly. Okay, so in general, and you can see all this, right? Nothing's getting cut off. If it is, let me know. And if I say something in slang by accident, just say, what was that? Because I'm from Los Angeles, born in Hollywood, just speaking with you right now, I will use slang without even realizing it sometimes. I try to pay attention. Okay, in standard English, which is what you're taught in school, the category is general. It's late, I have to leave. If we say I'm going to wrap it up, it means I have to finish or leave. Wrap it up means we're done. I have to wrap it up. And that's what I said yesterday, and that is what we were talking about. We have Storm. Thank you for following me. You're now number 8. Are you number 8? You're number 8. Number 8 follower. My 8th follower. And if you're learning English, that's a hard word to say. 8th. Really hard. I know that English is difficult sometimes to pronounce, but the most important thing is you understand. And that's why you're here. You can speak slang, sure. It's fun. But the most important thing is that you understand, because everyone speaks slang. Everyone does. Caleb. Oh, that's good. I'm going to write this down. Caleb has just said, I have to dip. Really good for leave. Give me another one for leave. Marcos. Marcos, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, welcome. And Yayly, wow, you are sharing away. Yes. Okay, dip. Give me another slang word for leave. It's late, I have to leave. There are so many words, so many slang words for leave, and I know that if you're an American native speaker of English, yes. Head out. Yes. We have split, yes, from the 60s, and we still say it. What else? Head out. Hello, Luis. Welcome. Hola. I'm assuming you speak Spanish with a name like Luis. Nico. I need to read this first. I'm not sure if I can say all that. This platform is very sensitive. I found out yesterday. Oh, I got a bail. That's really good. Oh, I love that. Isaac. Wait, skedaddle. I got a skedaddle. Really popular in the 20s. We still use it today. Oh, what else do we have? Just later. Love that. Do you have a... Yes, I do. I don't know if I can even mention it here, but if you look at that place you just mentioned, and then that thing, that / and then if you put down Slangman TV, you'll find me. And you can always DM me, and I'll let you know. Ooh, peace out. That's good. Peace out. Really popular. Oh, yeah. Bounce. Super popular. I got to bounce. Oh, got to run. Let's see. I catch you. Oh, I'll catch you later. Yeah, like catch you later. Yeah, catch you. Catch you later. Catch you later. Yeah, really popular. Good one. You can just reading all your comments. Oh, I have to thank some gifters. Thank you, Andres. Another gift. You gave me gifts yesterday, more today. And Marcos, you gave me a gift yesterday, another rose. Thank you. Well, here's a heart. I'm not good at making roses. They look creepy. Okay, let's take a look at some more slang here. We have so many slang words for leave. So many. Oh, in fact, oh, yeah. See you on the flip side. They used to say in the 70s, catch you on the flip flop. Ooh, I don't think they say that anymore. We did say bounce. There's one that is so popular that people keep forgetting about. It's something you have to do to the road. What are you going to do to the road when you leave? Are you going to caress the road? No. Are you going to... Yes, you are. Andres, thank you. Yes. Christopher, hit the road. Hit the road. Okay, come on. Who's gonna be the first to give me the lyrics of the song? I know you're all thinking it. Oh, 9.2K. Oh, beat the streets. That's good. Yes, exactly. Lunatica. After this, I need a slangman for phrasal verbs. If anyone knows of someone, hit me up. Pardon me. Oh, we talk about phrasal verbs. Absolutely. If you don't know, a phrasal verb is a verb that then has a preposition next to it. It is great. Let me just show you what this is, because that is really, 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 really good. For example, to break, to break up, to break down, to break out, to break through, to break in. These are phrasal verbs. So to break up means you end the relationship. I'm breaking up with you. I broke down. I got really emotional. I broke down. To break out, like with pimples on your face, or you break out in a rash, or you break out in a sweat if you're really nervous. A breakthrough, that means a discovery. We just had a breakthrough. To break in means to enter someone's home illegally. So yeah, those are phrasal verbs. If you're just joining us, we have lots of new people just joining us. I am Slangman, David Burke. Slangman, slang and man. I emphasize that because on CNN Live International News, they introduced me as Slime Man, who writes books on slime, which is like what a snail leaves behind. No, I'm Slangman. I write books on slang. Why? To help English learners understand our real language. If you're an English learner and you have other English learners as friends, let them know about this live. Please share this with them. I've just released my books, digital subscriptions for everyday slang that we all use. I just reduced the price, you guys, $9. I spent $10.25 this morning on 2 lattes. This costs less than 2 lattes. If you really want to learn slang, take a look at my books. You can open... Oh, actually, you scroll. I have samples of the pages. You'll see my profile picture over there or over there, depending if you're on a laptop. Or I'm like this. It says Slangman, David Burke. Tap that picture. You'll see there is a link. That will take you to my new digital subscriptions. And like I say, $9. $9 to understand people like me from Los Angeles. I was born right in the middle of Hollywood. This is a Hollywood accent. And I know you've studied English for years, right? And spent a lot of money on classes and on books. Then you pass all these tests. And that's so wonderful. But then you go to the United States. You go to Canada. You go to the UK. And you can't understand anyone, right? This is why you need to know our slang. These books just reduced. Street Speak. Take a look at the profile picture. There's a link there. Write it down. Write down the link so you can go there later. This is how you're going to understand us. There are dialogues in there. There are crossword puzzles. There are videos that update every day. There are 80 tracks of audio programs. This is a multimedia digital series. $9. Okay. And only here. If you go to the TikTok shop, they are more expensive. But here, they're cheaper. Okay, let's see what you guys have to say. Oh, okay. Lots of things here. Okay. Yeah. Hit the road, Jack. Yes, Andres. Let's make sure, Murph, that we keep this all about slang. Okay. I love that you're here, but let's keep it really respectful, okay? What's this? Zach, I got to be careful what I say because some things I'm not sure what they mean, or they could have double meanings. If I don't understand something, DM me. Let me know first, and then I'll be happy to say it. Luna, thank you. I need a lot of this. And that's why you are here, to learn our slang. What I'm talking about right now is the tip of the iceberg. This is a really important expression. The tip of the iceberg. Let me explain what that means. Have you seen an iceberg? They don't look that big. They're shaped like that. Underneath, they are massive. When we say that the slang I'm teaching you, the American slang words, are the tip of the iceberg, there's a lot more beyond this. So I'm going to teach that to you. My books will give you a deep dive. I have to thank a lot of people. Oh, a lot of people. We have gifters. Lunatica, thank you for the heart. Oh, and you thank you for the Go Popular. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Elysée Royal. Ah, ma Elysée Royal. Welcome back. Sent me a nice big heart. Thank you so much, Elysée. One of my longtime viewers, subscribers, followers. Thank you so much. What else do you all have to say here? Marky, hey, just letting you know that the books that you are offering aren't on the... Yeah, they are. Are you sure? Marky, DM me. I just saw them. I just went there. Yeah, they are. Take a look. Or DM me. They should be. I've got the main book, which is Street Speak 1, right there. And as you scroll, you'll see the pages inside and all that you get for it. And then a button that says, buy this for $9. Let me know if you can't find that. Mojo, Ebonics is the slang, accent, and speech style rooted in black culture, blending the words ebony. People can't see the link to purchase the books. Just what? They can't? Why not? It's not there? Marky, let me know if it's not there. If it's not, DM me. Anyone who wants to get the books, and I'll make sure you're going to get a big discount, $9. And that's not for everyone, but for you guys it is. If you want my books on American slang, I don't get it. You know what? Let me take a quick look right now, okay? Give me just a moment. I don't know why it's not there. Let's see. There's my profile. Yeah, it is. It's right there. Look. Oh, is that backwards? No, it's not. See where there's a little... Wait, let me see if I can point to it. Right there. That little link thing. Right there. Do you see that? Tell me if you see that. Let me know. It is there. Yes, Elise, thank you. Yes. It is there. Pack, go take a look. It is there. Oh, no. Oh, okay. I don't have it here, Marky, because I'm not allowed to. The only place where I can show that is on my profile page. They're very, very strict about that. Deleted. How much? $9. If you purchase the paperback for school, the universities pay a lot of money for my books. $74. For you guys, it's $9. It's like 83% discount. So if you really want to learn slang, and if you can't find my link, go ahead and send me a DM. So the book that's up there, let me bring this up. You'll see Street Speak One. So Street Speak One, that's the digital subscription. BizSpeak is for business idioms and slang and workplace idioms. Take a look at my profile picture. It's there somewhere, over there, up there, where I'm looking like this. Slangman David Burke. Tap that and you'll see the last line where there's like a finger pointing at it. That link will take you right to the book. And like I say, the TikTok shop is more money. I have given you all a substantial discount, $9. It's less than 2 lattes. I know that. I had 2 lattes this morning. They cost me like $10.25. I brought the price way down for you guys. And not anyone else. Only people who come into my session. So I brought that down. You won't find that price anywhere else. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me. Get rid of those. Okay. Now let's take a look. We have, okay, I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Do you teach, do I teach AAVE, Budword? Oh, yes. So let me pin that. So if you can see the pin, you guys, do I teach AAVE or AVE or African American Vernacular English? Absolutely. The slang I teach is universal slang used by everyone. But you have to remember, because of the internet, if one group uses some slang, it goes everywhere. There used to be a time where musicians would say, hey, daddy-o, hey, he's a cool cat. It would stay in the musician group, in that category. But because of social media, African American Vernacular English, also called black slang, is everywhere. So slang is become very, very, very universal. I don't see the business idioms. Oh, Jairo, right? DM me. I can send you that link. I just tried to get everything set up for this, but I only had time for the Street Speak one. It's a soft copy. Pack. Oh no, it's a digital version. My books, for you guys, digital. That way you press a button and the video pops up. Another video, or another button, the audio starts playing. So the multimedia digital books for $9, they will teach you how we really speak. And I can tell you right now, if you're learning English and don't know our slang, you know better than I do. It's almost impossible to understand Americans and Canadians and people from the UK without knowing our slang. So that is why I'm here to help you. Oh, that's good. Oh, Nate. I'm gonna pin that. What's poppin'? What's poppin' means how are you? What's up? Now, if you want to learn very formal English, how are you? How do you do? But we don't speak like that. So thank you, Nate. I appreciate that. What's poppin'? I'm just scrolling through. Yes, Budward. I do read comments. Yes, Budward. What haven't I read of yours? I'm trying to read every single person's comments. I am like that. No matter how many people write, at the same time, I make sure I read everything. So yes, if I don't, and maybe it didn't come through, because that does happen sometimes on the platform, DM me. I'll always respond. Finally, someone teaching real English. Yes. Oh, I am going to pin this. Your little demon. Love your name. Yes. Thank you for saying that. I get very frustrated. Just so you know a little bit about me, I grew up in a family where 7 languages were spoken. So one of my languages is French. When I speak French, I sound like a native. When I went to live with my family for a summer in Paris, I thought, I'm going to be so cool. They're going to be so impressed. They understood everything I said, but when they turned to each other and spoke French, I understood nothing. Zero. Because they all spoke slang. So my first books I wrote were on French slang. And I understand what you go through as an English learner. English is hard. Our pronunciation is hard. But the most difficult thing is, I don't think a lot of teachers teach what I teach. Real world English. And that's changing, by the way. A lot of universities are now using my books. UCLA, USC, Boston University, NYU, New York University. My books are being used around the world now because teachers are finally realizing that if they teach you standard English, you can pass a test. And that's all. Then you turn on Netflix and can't understand, right? You turn on the internet, social media, you can't understand. So that's why I'm here. Thank you for saying that. I really, really appreciate it. Pardon me. That's corrected now. Oh, good. I'm so glad. African American vernacular English is best learned immersively and amongst your closest friends. Okay. Actually, here's why it's more important to learn slang from me. If you learn slang on the street, from friends, at the gym, native speakers, you may misinterpret. So what I do is I make sure that you understand the slang before you even hear it. That way you won't misinterpret. You're not going to hear something and think they said one thing and they said another. That's why it's really important. The best teacher in the world. I love it. What does that say? Oh, wait. Aulas de inglés. Wait. Yuri, aulas de inglés. Yuri, thank you so much. What a nice thing to say. I appreciate that. Bonjour, professeur. So, wait. Celio, where are you from? You have a very good bonjour, professeur. Or bonjour, prof. Hold on. Yes. 7 languages. What? It's like that Scooby-Doo reaction. What? Yeah, 7 languages because my parents are from Europe. My grandparents are from Europe. So there are 7 languages surrounding me. And that's why I understand how terrible it is to learn a language, to think you've learned a language, but you really did not, because we all use slang. By the way, 27 new followers who didn't even know me. Can you imagine how your life will now change because you now know me? 27 people who did not know me. Slangman David Burke here. I'm so glad you're here. I have authored, just so you know, for those joining me right now, I've authored 30 books on slang. I just released my 2026 digital multimedia subscriptions. Take a look. They're $9. I brought them way down. Universities who purchase my physical books spend about $74.95. These are the digital version, $9. If you really want to learn slang, if you're frustrated because you watch a Netflix movie or TV show and you can't understand us, or you go to the market or the gym and someone says something you can't understand, please check out my books. I just lowered them. I lowered the price today. In the shop, they are not lowered. They're still up. Here, in this room, anybody who joins me, it's my way of saying thank you. Check it out. You'll see my profile picture somewhere. If you're on a laptop, I think it's over there, actually. And if you're on a mobile device, it should be up there. This picture, where I'm doing this, I'm looking all cool. Tap my picture, and you'll see there is a link there. There's a little link symbol. Then you'll see it should say my name, Slangman, and then at the end of it, it should say live. Check that out. Once you go there, you'll see I've got examples of what you get with the book. I think you'll see it's really, really a good deal. I've never, ever lowered my book prices, ever. But I decided after yesterday, there were a lot of people who said, I want your book, but it's too expensive. So I thought, you know what? I'm lowering them. And I'm really grateful you're here with me. So get rid of the books. Whoop. And let's see what you had to say. Then we are going to look at some more slang. Okay, good questions. Wow. Ella, how different is USA English? I have learned British. Will I understand? Oh, that's such a good question. Great question. Okay, just pinned it. So, English, our English, I'm from Los Angeles. This is a Los Angeles accent. and I'm from Hollywood, which is inside Los Angeles. Our English is basically the same. We understand each other. No problem. What's really different is the accent. Our accents are different. Let me give you a little tour right now. U.S., I'll give you a few states, and England. Okay, so Los Angeles, and some of you have heard me say this before, but it's a good word to demonstrate it. Okay, so car, car. New York, call, a call. Hear the difference? Car, New York, call. Boston, car. It's my car. Chicago, care. It's my care. England, my call. It's my call. Now for us, for Americans, for our ears, that sounds really beautiful and very soft. My call. But our English is basically the same. And because of American music and American entertainment, in the UK, they are adopting a lot of our slang. So if you learn slang from me, you'll understand a lot of what they're saying in the UK. They have a few words that are different, a few, and we'll be talking about some of those too. Oh, I've got some thank yous here. Thank you to my gifters. I have your little demon baby, four roses. Thank you for the 4 roses. I appreciate that. We have Night Reader. That's our Kay. Thank you, Kay. I sure appreciate that. Thanks so much. Wait, I'm just scrolling back up. Oh, you're from Angola. Really? And you speak French. I'm impressed. Gotta head out. See you later, alligator. Think you're 537. Come back anytime. I love when you're here. Jam. Well, we have Jameson is going to join us. He's my amazing moderator and friend. Teacher, do you like the British accent? Is that what you're asking? Because yes, love. But there are different British accents. Let me just emphasize something that's, I think, really kind of fun and interesting. A bottle of water. I'm going to write this down. And I want you to look up there, talking about accents. A bottle of water. We do not say that in the United States. We say, now you'll never see it like this. I'm just going to spell it like we say it. A bottle of water. A bottle of water. But in London, in parts of London, they'll say a bottle of water. Water. A bottle of water. A bottle of water. So our accents are different. And I admit, sometimes I watch a movie from England, I have to use subtitles. Sometimes the accent is hard for me to understand, and maybe it's hard for them to understand me as well. Santana, you look familiar. Really? Are you going to say I look like Elton John? I do get that a lot. But I'm also on a TV show for children. Maybe you've seen me on that. David who? I am, Luke on Fent. David Burke, right there. And by the way, you don't want to be a David Burke when you go to England. It turns out my name is slang in England. When I was a tour guide at Universal Studios, I had 120 people from England in my tram. And there I am on the microphone. Welcome to the United States and to Universal Studios. My name is David Burke. And they all started to laugh. And I'm thinking, was it my voice? Could be. My glasses? Maybe. Well, it turns out that a Burke is slang in England. I actually can't say the word here on the platform. It means someone who is not very smart. That's a Burke. A ripe Burke. Nice. So it figures I would have a name that means something in slang. Okay, let's take a look here. Like Cockney, mother is so different. Mother, my mother in Cockney. I love Cockney. Cockney slang. If you ever saw the new movie of Mary Poppins, they do a whole song about Cockney rhyming slang. And that is something I love. I do know my Cockney rhyming slang. Oh, wow. 31 new followers. Thank you so much. If you're not following me, follow me or subscribe, one or the other. And I have to thank all my gifters. A lot of gifters. We have 12,000 likes right now. Thank you. You guys like me. Thank you. Pronunciation. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let me just back up. Oh, Yuri. It's like mother. Not mother. Yeah. Mother. Or there's another thing they do in the UK. Oh, in Cockney, the double L. The name Bill. Bill is Bill. Bill. Very common. And that's why we have trouble in the United States sometimes understanding the British accent. And there are so many types of British accents. Oh, thank you for following me at 33. Wait. Emmanuel. 34. You're number 34. I love Cockney. Oh, when Adele speaks, I admit, sometimes I have to really listen, and sometimes I don't understand. Oh, yeah. Elise. Oh, yes. Burked. Oh, yeah. Burke is actually not such a good word. In fact, in Harry Potter, there was a big sign there that said, I'll just tell you what it said in British slang in England, and you can look it up. Berkshire Hunt. Big sign. And it was a joke for people who understood what that meant in slang. And I did. Okay. I have trouble following the Midland speech. It's an old English slang. Yes. Elise. That's a really hard accent. And there's, oh, you're back. Welcome. I know you're back because I can't read your name, but there's a pretty green clover next to you. Hey, how you doing, Slangman? It's a new day and a new bottle of water. Love it. Okay, let's take a look at some more slang now. Oh, look at all that love. I've got 13K. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Okay, let's take a look at some more slang. I'm just going to get rid of that because I know we're going to need my blackboard as I explain some new things that you're probably going to ask. Elise says to be, Burked is to be, I don't know if I can say that. Really? Oh, can it mean some other things in England, which I can't say here. Okay, so we talked about, but I will be doing another live stream very, very soon called Slangman After Dark. And I will be announcing that very soon. There I will be saying anything. Here I have to be very careful. Okay, let's take a look at... Oh, okay. We talked about this before, I think. But we'll talk about it again because I think it's really funny. Yes, exactly. Just reading all the comments. Like I said, I look like Austin Powers. Really? Okay, I like that. I loved Austin Powers. Okay, I like that. Austin Powers, Mike Myers. Love him. Okay, let's take a look at what we think of as almost code. That non-native speakers of English, you may not understand this, and it's okay. That's why I put it on the right side, so you would. Oh, wait, I've got that backwards. Oh, I do. Oh, well. The initials. FYI, if you didn't look at the right side, you might not understand this. FYI, you need to pick up a PB and J and an OJ for the VIP ASAP, okay? That's English. If you said that to an American, we'd all understand you too. Oh, Daryl, let me see if I can bring you in. Last time it wasn't working. Daryl, you're coming in. Let's see, Daryl.
Hey.
Daryl, you're in. We did it.
So you talk about slang words?
Yep. Where are you from, Daryl? Let us know.
I'm from United States, Springfield, Ohio.
From Ohio. Now, your accent that I'm hearing, is that an Ohio accent? Or are you from somewhere else?
I'm from Ohio.
Now, I was told that people from Ohio pronounce Ohio as Ohio. Is that true or not?
I just pronounce it Ohio.
And you're born there?
Yeah.
Wow. I love your accent. Our accents are very, very different.
Yeah, people say I have a country accent.
You do, and I love it. It sounds great. So,
Yeah.
do you have any questions or anything you want to share with us that we can tell all the English learners out there? Because we have such different accents. Maybe you have some slang in Ohio that we don't have.
You ever heard of like getting out the mud or smoking doinks in the Amish or stuff like that?
As long as it's is it. Remember, this is the platform is very sensitive. Is it clean?
Yeah.
Okay, never heard of that one. And that's specific to Ohio.
Yeah.
I have to admit, I've never heard that before. I have heard
You ever
this. I don't know why they do this. Daryl, you tell me. There's an expression that a lot of teens use, and I'm sure you've heard it, Daryl, and I apologize for it. Only in Ohio. Have you heard that?
Yeah.
Why? For those of you learning English, that means that situation is so wild and hard to believe that only in Ohio would that happen. So it's an expression, and I don't know why. Daryl, do you know why they say that? Yeah, everyone is commenting about that. Only in Ohio. Why?
I just how people sound their words or what people do in Ohio, like stuff like, hey, these milk cartons right here,
Oh,
they're six
interesting.
dollars a piece.
Wow,
I
that's
say,
really interesting.
why do that when we can steal them?
Wow, that is
Yeah, no,
really
you hear the slang in
interesting.
Ohio?
That
Yeah.
that's really interesting. You know what? Feel free to come back tomorrow. I'm getting a notification for some strange reason. The sound when you speak, it's not being registered by the platform, and I've got to find out why. Because I just got a notification. If you're not going to say anything, we're going to disconnect you. So it's not hearing you. Can you guys out there? Yeah, you guys can hear him, right? Let me know. Can you guys hear Daryl? Just say yes or no. Exactly. You do hear him. Oh, that's really strange. So people can hear you, but for some reason the platform can't. And they're saying that if I don't start talking, they're going to cut me off. Come back tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm going to get some. I want to hear about your Ohio slang too. Sorry about
Okay.
that. Sorry, but thanks for joining me. That was so strange. I really appreciate you coming on. Love your accent, Daryl. I love the country accent. It's fantastic. I don't know why the platform wasn't hearing you, and it's kind of scary. What happens? I get these notifications. No sound is detected. We're about to cut you off, so I have to start talking. And also, they keep showing me like these puzzle pieces I have to bring together because they want to make sure I'm human. Last I checked, I am. Okay, we are back. Yes, definitely come. Daryl, come back tomorrow. We'll talk about your slang. Absolutely. I just have to make sure that I've got to ask my AI what's going on. Because if everyone can hear you, but the platform can't, I don't understand why that is. I think I may actually know why. See that thing up there, Ecamm? It enables me to broadcast, but I can't let the platforms know that. So the sound may not be. I may have to reset something. So I will. Okay, remove your earbuds, but that I can't hear anything. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so what I was talking about here was, FYI, you need to pick up a PB&J and an OJ for the VIP ASAP, okay? If you're an English learner, this is what it means. And we use this all the time. This is just how we speak. FYI. That means for your information. This is really common. And you need to buy, that's to pick up. If you go to the market, someone might say, can you pick up some milk for me? It doesn't mean literally pick it up. It means to purchase it. Pick up some milk. You need to pick up a PB&J. That's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And tell me, does that sound strange to you? Does that combination, peanut butter and jelly, which we call PB and J, but we pronounce and as PB&J. Tell me if that sounds strange to you, because for us in the United States, a PB&J is everything. It's what every kid eats at some point in their lives, usually when they're really young. And then a comfort food for adults is PB&J. Psyched. What did that say? Psyched hippie. Oh, cool. Love that. Like take him down and pull him back. Remove your. What does it mean if a. Okay. Let's make sure that all the things I read won't get me in trouble. Let's just make sure of that, okay? That's why I always read first before I just say it, because I have gotten myself into big trouble before. I don't want to do that again. Okay, let's take a look at some more slang. Oh, this one, I know I've talked about this before, but it's worth it. We have to talk about this again. I think if you're an English learner and you have learned only no or only yes, you are in for a big surprise. For example, one second, Jameson, if that is some sort of weird internet slang, I don't know yet. Yeah, okay. Yeah, thanks, Jameson. Jameson is my moderator. And sometimes people say things that Jameson and I may not understand. And if we don't, I usually don't say the word. Elise, people keep trying to trick him. Yes, Elise. Y'all making a lot of assumptions. Yeah, people always try to trick me. Try not to. Don't trick me. Because if you trick me, then I get in trouble. Then I can't come back. And that has happened before. Jimmy, welcome back. Hey, David, what do you think the oldest slang word is? The oldest one was, you ready for this? Shakespeare. And I'm going to call it slang. Axe. Because a lot of teachers hate the word axe. It's supposed to be ask. I asked him. I axed him. Axe. Shakespeare said that. I think Shakespeare also used originally the word cool back in the day. How about that? Interesting. Good question, Jimmy. Love it. Okay, let's take a look at this. I love no. Or as my best friend says, no is a complete sentence. Well, in standard English, we learn no, right? No. But there are a lot more ways to say no, and there may be even more than what I have here. So let's take a look, and some of them are really, really, really crazy and funny. Okay, street speak. Oh, thank you, by the way, for all the hearts. 15K. Wow. Okay, in street speak, to say no, we would say nah or uh-uh. Now, uh-uh is different from uh-huh. Do you hear the difference? Uh-uh is no, and every native speaker knows it. Uh-uh. Uh-huh is yes. So, back to uh-uh. Nope means no. Nah, that also means no. Nah. Do you want to go to the movies today? Nah. Or hell no. Or hell's to the no. And that's kind of a fun one. People say that because they know it's kind of funny. No way. No way, Jose. Really popular. That means absolutely not. Not on your life. Okay, the last one. This one, you said that, Elise? Well, take a look at this one. This one is really confusing. And it depends how you say it. Yeah, no, yeah can mean yes, and yeah, no, yeah can mean no. Depends how you deliver it. So listen. Here is when it means no. Yeah, no, yeah. So the yeah is emphasizing the no. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, I mean no. That's what I mean. Yeah. Do I mean something else? No. It's no. Yeah. Yeah, it's no. Yeah. So, yeah, no, yeah means no. But if I say yeah, no, yeah, then it means yes. What? Welcome to Slang, American Slang by Slangman David Burke. I'm just the messenger. We hear this all the time too. Makes sense. He made so many phrases. Oh yeah, Shakespeare. Lots of slang. Lisa, you've said that. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, yeah. No, yeah, no. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. If we have a no, we have to have a yes. So let's take a look at yes in slang. Again, as an English learner, I know in school you probably just learn yes and no. Maybe you learned yeah, but I don't think you're going to learn all of these. I doubt it. So let me show them to you. Street speak. In general, standard English, it's yes. Yes. Okay. But let's look at street speak. We would say, let me bring this back up. There we go. I keep getting messages from the platform saying, are you really there? Are you sure you're there? Okay. Oh, so yes is yeah. That's pretty normal. Or yep. Or uh-huh. Remember, if you're an English learner, uh-huh, uh-uh. If you have that glottal stop, uh-uh is no. Uh-huh, it's fluid. It doesn't stop. Uh-huh is yes. Mm-hmm. That's uh-huh. Or that's yes. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. So, that mm-hmm. So, I have to listen very carefully. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Air comes out of your nose. Mm-hmm. Means yes. Mm-hmm. Means, oh, that's good. Mm-hmm. It's like we're going back to the caveman days and just grunting. Yuppers, I heard that yesterday. Yuppers means yes. Hell yeah means absolutely yes. I'm keeping this one very clean. Abso-freaking-lutely. That means yes, yes, absolutely. If you say abso-freaking, and yes, there's another word you could put in there in place of freaking, but I'm using abso-freaking-lutely means definitely. Absolutely, yes. Abso-freaking-lutely. Or say less. That's that's a little newer. Oh, 1 second. I've got the two puzzle pieces now. I wish you could see this. I have to bring one puzzle piece on top of the other. That tells the platform, I'm a human being. I'm human. Yes, it accepted that. I am human. Say less means I've already agreed with you. You don't have to say anything more. Say less. I understand. Say less. And yeah, no, yeah. So we saw, wait, was it no, yeah? Wait, 1 second. Let me take a look. Yeah, no, yeah, and yeah, no, yeah again. Okay. So, yeah, no. So no, if you want to say yes, it's yeah, no, yeah. Or no, yeah, no, no, yeah, no. That means no, I'm not, I don't mean no, I mean yes. No, yeah, no. And that's English. I know it gets really confusing because it is. Welcome to English. Welcome to slang. I hate that thing. Wait. Elise, my fingers don't work well for it. I hate that thing. Which thing? Which thing? I'm reading lots of comments here. Jameson, you said there's some new thing you can do. I just found out. A new moderator feature. I can actually invite people to be guests in the live. Really? Really? Very, very cool. All right, love that. Yeah, sliding across the screen, the puzzle slide thing. Yeah, have you seen that, Jameson? I think you'd only see that if you're actually like doing a live stream. Or have you seen that? Okay, let's take a look at some more slang. Okay, this is in business. This is a really, really common, normal expression that is used in business and maybe even outside business. So let's talk about it. In standard English, we would say, keep Omar informed when the presentation is ready. But in street speak, in an office, in the workplace, we'd say, keep Omar in the loop. In the loop. So here's a loop. It's like a circle. And if you're in that loop, it's like the circle of knowledge, the circle of trust. Keep him in the loop means make sure he knows the information. Keep Omar in the loop. Really popular. Oh, in fact, my BizSpeak book, I think that's the cover, actually. Let me take a look. I think it is. Oh, no, it's a different book. Since they're up, these are my digital subscriptions. On the left is Street Speak 1. You can't really see it, but there's a guy being blasted out of a cannon, and underneath it says, Charlie's having a blast, which is slang for he's having a great time. These are the digital subscriptions. I just lowered the price to $9. Oh, Jameson, you haven't seen this yet. The new link, or the same link, but it's going to a whole different page now. I brought the price way down, and it's a whole different page. That's what I worked on all day today, and I brought the price down. So if you're learning slang, if you want to accelerate, make it much, much faster than what we're doing here. Here, we're sharing lots of slang, expanding our vocabulary of slang, but with the books, it's really fast. Just tap that profile picture where I'm like this, Slangman David Burke, and you can access my books, $9. It's the price of 2 lattes, less than 2 lattes. I had 2 lattes today for $10.25. So I know that $9 is less than that. Okay, let's get rid of the books. There we go. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, yes, to have a blast means to have a great time. We're having a blast with Slangman. Jameson, TJ books are a really good deal. Can't really understand English. Yeah, if you don't, the books. Yeah, if you don't know slang, you don't know English. That is just how it is, and that's why I'm so glad you guys are all here. 17K likes, and more likes are coming. I see the likes. I see the love. I see it coming in. 49 new followers. 49 people who did not know me 1 hour ago. Can you imagine? And now you know me. Your lives will be changed forever. Let's see if we can get that up to 50. One more subscriber, follower. Let's see if we can get that 49 up to 50. If you're not following me, make sure to follow. You don't want to lose me. And make sure your notifications are on also. Can that 49 go to a 50? Or is everybody... Andy, hey there. Good to see you. I guess all of you are following me. Wonderful. Great. Okay, let's take a look at some more slang. Oh, yeah. So in dating and romance, this is really typical. My Street Speak book, chapter 10, is all about dating. A lot of dating slang. All clean, but lots and lots of dating slang. There was one that came in for a little while, and we'll see if anyone knows what it meant. Cuffing season. Did anyone know what that meant? It was really popular 2 years ago. I thought it was going to continue. It would stick around. It would continue, but it did not. It disintegrated. It disappeared really fast. Cuffing season was the season when it was really cold and people would just hug each other a lot. That's cuffing season, with your cuffs. Cuffing season. It came and it went. Ah, Christo, you are number 50. Welcome. You're the half-century mark. 50 new subscribers, followers, new pals, new friends. Welcome. And make sure to set your notifications on, too. Okay, let's take a look at this dating slang. This is just so popular. Everyone uses it. Standard English in dating and romance. Jake has got an infatuation with Tina. Well, an infatuation in street speak is a crush. It's super popular. Someone has a crush on you. Someone really likes you. To have a crush on someone is a really popular term used by 8-year-olds and 80-year-olds. We all use it. Okay, let's take a look at another one here. And thank you again for the 18K. Oh, membership, fan club. The fan club is going to be growing really, really soon. I worked all day on this. Give me a few days and I'm going to be adding a lot of perks in the fan club. Some really fun stuff. Oh, we've got more gifters. Geronimo C. 3 roses. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Badabachota, another heart. Thank you. Here, a heart for all you guys and roses. I'm trying to make it look like roses. Elise, it's also a verb now. Oh, yes. That's actually good. Let me write that down. Badabachota, that is good. To have a crush. So to have a crush on someone has been around forever, 50 years more, and it will continue. But it's been changed, upgraded a little bit, crushing on someone. I think Nancy is crushing on you. She is crushing on you. It's kind of like to put someone in the friend zone. So friend zone. If someone puts you in the friend zone, they just want to be friends. But it also has an update. Friend zoning. I think Nancy's friend zoning Steve. She is insisting that they just be friends and nothing else. So a lot of slang words that were nouns are now becoming verbs. Thank you for that, Barabichota. Jameson, oh, didn't mean to. I just saw your comment, James. I'm like, a period? Okay. But that's fine. I love punctuation. Okay, let's take a look at some more. Oh, let me get rid of all this. I'm trying to keep the my blackboard clean so that I can keep adding things when you guys ask me questions. I can demonstrate them on the screen. Okay. Oh, we already talked about that. Oh, this is a good one. Really popular. And hopefully this doesn't ever happen to you, but it's a popular word. So let's take a look at that. In fact, somebody asked me about phrasal verbs. That's when you have a verb and a preposition, like to break up, to break down, to break through, to break out. This is a phrasal verb. Let me explain. So, in shopping, you overpaid for that purse at the department store. Okay, that's perfect English, but it's not that colorful like street speak is. Oh, that's on that side, street speak. Okay, you got ripped off. Ripped off. To get ripped off means that someone charged you too much for something that wasn't worth it. It didn't have the value that they charged. You got ripped off. Or you'd say to someone, I'm not spending money on that. I don't want to get ripped off. But something that is really expensive is called a rip-off. Well, that's a rip-off. Or simply a rip. We can get rid of the preposition and we are left with a rip. I got ripped yesterday. Oh, which actually means two things. So if you say I got ripped yesterday, it's the context. You have to listen to the context. If you were to say, when I got home after paying for my sweater, I noticed I got charged $200 and it was supposed to be $20. I got ripped. That's cheated. Okay, to get ripped, to get cheated. But ripped, if you're at a bar and you say, I got ripped last night, it means something completely different. Too much drinking. Yes, that is, English is confusing. And that's kind of what makes it fun. And that's why it's so important that people learn the slang here. And then when you hear it outside, you won't be confused by it and you won't misinterpret it. That is the most important thing. You don't want to misinterpret it because there's a lot of slang that can be misinterpreted today. A lot of it. So that's why I'm glad you guys are here. Okay. Oh, this is a good one too. Standard English. In school, you will hear this. Jake is studying intensively for the history exam. That's perfect English, but in street speak, I think we can do better. We would say, Jake's trying to cram for the history exam. Let's look at that closer. Jake is simply Jake's. That's just a typical rule of English. When you have the verb to be is, after a subject, we can contract it. Jake's trying to Jake's trying to cram. Cram is a really good slang word. It means to push everything into something. Like I'm cramming all my groceries into one bag, to stuff and push, to cram. So if you cram for an exam, it means you're trying to put in lots and lots of information. I'm cramming for my exam. It's a good school word that's still being used. Okay, let's see. There are so many slang words. Yes, there are. I wonder if we're allowed to say them all here. I'm not sure. You know what? When I do my new live stream, Slangman After Dark, We'll definitely talk about those, and I will announce that very, very, very soon. Yeah, yeah, right. Jameson is getting a little nervous. What's David going to say this time? Yeah, I think we're going to save that for the other stream, for the other one again, which we will talk about it. Oh, Celio, I'm glad you mentioned that. So we don't often say for. It's important to remember that English is spoken in sort of a lazy way. Right now, my mouth is articulating every word. For. So let's look at the school side. That's it. Jake is studying intensively for the history exam. We wouldn't say that. We'd say for the history exam. So on the other side, Jake's trying to cram for the history exam. For. Anytime you want to say for, you can say for, as long as it doesn't end the sentence. If you end the sentence with for, what did he do that for? It sounds like a country accent. But in the middle of a sentence, it's totally fine. I came here for the food. Why am I at the party? I came here for the friends, for the food, for the drinks. For. Really common pronunciation. I'm glad you mentioned that. Good question. Okay, let's take a look at another one. Oh, this is really, really, really popular. Sports slang. We use so many sports terms every day that have nothing to do with sports, but we use them anyway. For example, so here, this one here, standard English, sports slang. So in standard English, we would say Nathan made a costly mistake when he missed the due date. In street speak, it would be much more colorful. We would say Nathan dropped the ball. If you drop the ball, this is just so popular. If you're learning English, make sure to memorize this. It's really popular. You really dropped the ball. You really disappointed me. Instead of finishing the project, you dropped the ball. You dropped it. You didn't finish it. You stopped the project. You dropped the ball. Really popular, and it's a costly mistake because you missed the deadline. A deadline is a due date, and we all use the word deadline. It's really, really popular. Literally, it means it's that limit. If you pass it, you're dead. So, the deadline, it just means the time when something must be done or you'll be, figuratively speaking, dead. Really good expression. As you're sliding from word. Oh, wait, did that just come back? Oh, I think it did. How interesting. Okay, let's take a look at another one here. And by the way, if you are joining us, I am Slangman David Burke. If you want to learn real English, the way we really speak, I just brought the prices down to $9 for my digital media books. They're about 250 pages long. $9, which includes audio programs and videos and games and dialogues in slang. So if you really want to learn your slang, if you really want to learn how Americans speak, I hope you'll take a look at my books. Just go over there to my profile. It should be up there, I think, over there, or that way if you're on a desktop. Is there anybody here on a desktop, actually? I think we're all using our phones, right? Our mobile devices. If you are on a desktop or an iPad or something, over there is my profile. And if you're on a regular device, it should be up there. Tap that picture where I look like this, and it says Slangman David Burke. You'll see there's a link with a little paper clip in front of it. Write down that link. Once you go there, you'll see my new 2026 multimedia digital subscription for $9. And this is the way to learn American slang. If you're frustrated because you can't understand us, this is how to understand us, by learning our slang. Get rid of those. If you have any questions too, feel free to DM me. Let me move those out of the way. There we go. Okay. I didn't even realize deadline was a slang term. Yeah, exactly. Some of our words that are slang, we don't even realize it because we use them all the time. For, just say, this is 33, 4, 5 trendy. For, just say for nobody on a street. Wait, just say for nobody on a street. Say, I'm not sure what you're saying. What are you trying to say? Do you have an AAVE book, AVE, African American Vernacular English book? If you want just African American Vernacular English, I think Urban Dictionary is what you want. My books are all on everyday slang used by everyone universally. So it's not specific to one group. It's everybody. Anyone struggling? Okay. Do you have a group class? Cilio, I'm going to. In a few days, I am going to have another tier in my membership for group classes. Yes. Answer is yes. Feel free to DM me too. Nosotros decimos línea de corte. And what is? That means we. So that means we say cut line. Cut line. Meaning what? Let me know what that means. Okay, thank you, Jameson. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, great. Let's take a look at another one here. Oh, this is also actually slang. It doesn't sound like it, but it is. It's a phrasal verb, and that's why I put it in here. I just heard this yesterday, so I thought I would add it. Every day I watch TV shows and movies just to get at least 40 of them to bring here and talk to you about them. So we know that they're really trending or popular. So, finance money, which everybody wants. Henry is trying to accumulate money for his new car. In street speak, we make it a little more interesting. Henry's, which is Henry is, common contraction. Henry's trying to save up for a new car. There's that for again, for a new car. Henry's trying to, and there's trying again, trying to. Sure, I could say Henry is trying to save up, phrasal verb. It means to keep your money, save up or collect for a new car. But here's how we would say it. Henry's trying to save up for a new car, for a new car, for a new car. That is what you will hear. You will hear that in the United States, in Canada, maybe even in the UK. Let's see. RB. Es línea de corte. A short line? Oh, that's deadline. Oh, really? Okay, so in Spanish you say the same thing. A short, sort of, a short line. It's interesting how some of our expressions translate a little bit differently to other countries. In fact, I have an idea. I'm going to turn this into some gaming within the next few days. I'm going to do a quiz, a game, to see how many of you can guess what an expression is in another country if you were to translate it into English. For example, what does this mean? If someone in French said, "Hurry, step on the mushroom," what would that mean to you? Just a regular expression. That's going to be fun. So we'll compare our idioms. Those are called idioms. They're expressions that make no sense if you interpret them literally. What do you think that means? Hurry, step on the mushroom. Oh, that's good. Michael, oh, that's good. Yeah, Michael, how did you know that? Very good. Step on the mushroom. That's because the old French cars had an accelerator that was round like a mushroom. Hurry, step on the mushroom. Tomorrow I'm going to run a lot of idioms by you to see if you understand them. Wait. Where are you? Michael. Oh yeah, Michael. You said something. Oh, there it is. I'm going to pin this. Love this. Lots of good slang here. Henry is finna to cop some Benjis for a new whip. Yeah. There's some good slang in that. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, Michael, you're making me explain all this slang, but That's what I love. Okay, so I finna leave. So finna is slang for I am fixing to. It's a southernism. It means I am getting ready to. I finna leave. And you said Henry is finnin' to cop some Benjis for a new whip. All right, so finnin' equals getting ready. To cop equals to give or spend. Benjis, love me some Benjis. A Benji is $1. Why? No, $100. What am I saying? It's $100. It's 100 because Benjamin Franklin is on the $100 bill. So some Benjamins or some Benjis on a new whip. A new whip is a car in slang. And I don't know why whip, maybe because it has to do with the old days when cowboys would ride a horse with a whip to make it go faster. Maybe that's what it is. Good one. Love it. That's really good. Yes, Jameson, very good. Step on the gas. Step on that mushroom. Yes, Celio, you got it too. Okay, let's take a look at another one here. Oh, let me just erase these. Boy, that was some good slanging. We had some good slanging going on there. I know sometimes it can get complicated, but like anything else, once you understand it, then it's not complicated anymore. But yeah, language can get very complicated. And remember, language is not just words. Language is right here. A lot of language is right here. So, for example, if I said to you, Dan, good seeing you again. If I said to you, yeah, right, Elise from the whip. A word like really. If I said to you, really? That means, wow, I'm impressed. But if I said, really? Well, now I'm not so impressed. So it's about the delivery. Okay, let's take a look at some more slang. I love that. What's up, Slangman? Great seeing you. Dan, where are you from again? Where you're coming in from where? And 20K, almost at 20K. Jameson, we are at 20K. Oh, I think there might be a little bit of a delay on your side. That's why. New York. What part of New York? Oh, then I'm going to ask you a question. I've got 2 questions for you. If you're from New York. You're from New York, right, Dan? I think you are. What part of New York are you from? We're going to compare some slang right now. California, Los Angeles, born in Hollywood, my slang. Upstate, Orange County. There's an Orange County in New York? We have an Orange County in Los Angeles, too. Just above us. Okay, let me test your slang. If someone says to you, Dan, in New York, it is brick out. What does that mean to you? It is brick out. What does that mean? Only a New Yorker would understand this. I think you have to be from Manhattan to know this, I think. It's super popular in New York. It is brick out. Yes. Very good, Dan. Okay, how about this one? And I think this may be an age thing. So, a friend of mine, when I was in New York, we got out of the train station at Grand Central, and she had to use the restroom, and there was a Starbucks there. And she said, David, I'm going to use the restroom, but we're at Starbucks, so go get me a coffee light. And I said, oh, what? She said, a coffee light. And I said, I don't know what that is. And she turned to some woman standing there, also from New York, and said, would you please tell my friend from Los Angeles what a coffee, not coffee, coffee light is? Love the accent. A coffee light. And the woman said, sure, it's half milk, half coffee. We have never heard of that in Los Angeles. So there are a few things that are different. And I love the way New Yorkers in Manhattan say coffee, and chocolate. Not coffee and chocolate, coffee and chocolate. Love that. All right? Love the accent. Lots of hearts going on here. Right, that's a café au lait. But here's what's really interesting. Elise, coffee with milk is different from a café au lait and different from a café latte. And I guess that's it. Those 3. They all mean the same thing, but I think if you say it in another language, it means something else. I think one is steamed, one is not steamed. It's very confusing. I actually did a whole video, which I think I'm going to release this week, all on different coffees, different ways to say, I just want a cup of coffee. But there are different ways to say it, right? All right, let's take a look at a little more slang here. Yeah, it's a really fun video. Barbara Chota, I saw a clip of a woman complaining no one understood coffee light. No, really? Is that right? Love that. All right, it's about the accent, right? All right, let me just tell you something real quick and see if any of you can follow this, especially Dan from New York. This happened to me, and I just could not understand what happened. Wait, Jameson said, I heard some slang, but I don't know the meaning. All that glitters is not gold. Oh, yeah. Sure. Before I talk about the New York thing, Jameson, my moderator, has a question. Okay. That's a great expression. All that glitters is not gold. That means things that might look really fantastic are not always very fantastic. So you have to be careful. I'm going to spend $100 on that object because it looks really cool. Well, just a minute. All that glitters is not always gold. It could be trash. So that's what that means. You're welcome. After all, I am the Slangman. Okay, so here's what happened. And tell me if you understand what happened. I called my cousin who works at the North Shore, again, California, North Shore Animal League. And when I called her, a woman answered the phone and said, hello, North Shore Animal League, may I help you? Thick New York, Brooklyn accent. And I said, no, I'm looking for my cousin Jill. Is she there? And the woman said, no, would you like to leave a message? And I said this, and you tell me what happened. I said, just tell her David called. And she said, okay. Is that with a C or a K? And I said, what? Tell her David called. She said, I heard you, sir. Is that with a C or a K? And I couldn't understand what was happening. Can you tell? What I finally found out what was happening. Can you tell what was happening? Where are we? Oh, yes, thank you. I've heard it lots of times. I never knew the situation. See? That's why you need me, Jameson. Okay, so Dan, you don't get what happened. When I said to her, tell her David called, she finally said, oh, you want me to tell her David called. Then she got it. David called. So she thought I was saying my last name, called. Tell her David called. It was the accent. We had a battle of the accents. Los Angeles versus Brooklyn. Two languages divided by, what is it? Two languages divided by, two states divided by a common language. That's it. Two states divided by a common language. Right? Yeah, good. Yeah, and you say that expression, all that glitters is not necessarily gold. Exactly. So I just heard a whole bunch of wind. Okay, let's take a look at this. Travel slang. There is slang in every walk of life. In travel, there's a lot of slang. And if you don't know what some of the travel slang is, it's going to get confusing. You will hear this. Definitely. So, in standard English, category is travel. We had a 2-hour delay in Los Angeles before continuing to Hawaii. Well, in street speak, we would say we had a 2-hour layover. This doesn't even feel like slang, but it is because we all use it. When you go to the airport, this is the word they're going to use. They're going to say to you, we had a 2-hour layover. And they're not going to say in Los Angeles before continuing to Hawaii. No. They're going to say it with a relaxed mouth And it will sound like this. Remember, and is reduced to n. And so is in. The same sound. We just know the difference depending on the sentence. So we had a 2-hour layover in Los Angeles before continuing to Hawaii. And that sounded so normal. We had a 2-hour layover in Los Angeles before continuing to Hawaii. Completely normal. So if you've learned standard English, you need to learn how we would say it in non-standard, in slang. Again, for those of you joining me, I am Slangman, David Burke. I've written 30 books on slang. Check out my new digital multimedia books released for 2026. Just dropped the price of them only for people in this room to $9. $9. I've never done that before. And my physical books, the paperbacks, are $74.95. So $9, you can have the books immediately on your screen by just going to my profile picture, wherever that is on your screen, and you'll see a link. When you tap it, go to that link whenever you can. Write it down. You can go later. It starts with the word Slangman. It ends with the word live. There's a little paper clip in the front. You can't miss it. It's right there. Once you go there, just scroll. You'll see everything you will get with this subscription. And it's a lot. For $9, you get audio programs. You get videos. You get word games. There's a lot you'll get. And you will get the satisfaction of knowing that you can finally understand Americans. Because it's frustrating to take English for so long. Then you can't understand us. So that is what I do for you. Okay, and let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to DM me. Grayson, I love that name. I don't know why. I've always loved the name Grayson. So, hey, Grayson. Hello, someone at work called... Okay. Grayson. Well. Jameson. Yes. Thank you for mentioning that to Grayson. Jameson, that word, and maybe you already know this. I don't know if you're just testing me. Jameson, he could be testing me. That was the word I used by accident because somebody asked me, what does that mean? And when I said it, I got thrown off of this platform for 2 weeks. Fan club. My fan club is growing really, really fast. In a few days, I'm adding lots more perks to it. Can't wait to share those with you. So, yeah, that's a scary one. 57 new followers. Thank you so much. I'm glad to have you on board. Part of my slang gang. And 22K. Wow. 22K likes. And we've got gifters in the house. And thank you again. Oh, Wasim just gifted me just as I said that. Wasim, thank you so much for the heart. I appreciate that. You're all heart. Here's a heart back at you. We've got hearts flying up. That means more likes are coming in. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, let's take a look at some more slang. If you are from another country, let me just stop for 1 second. Let me know what country you're from. I want to know who is in the house. Oh, yes, he would, Jameson. Those are words we can't, no one can say those. And if I pin them, it counts against me too. If someone says something that's a little bit risky and I pin it, then the platform thinks, well, I'm promoting it, and then I get in trouble. So I've got to be really careful. Okay, let me know where you're from. Wasim, thank you. I really appreciate that. Barachot, I love all the different flags you have there. Egypt. So do you say, for hello, is it salam? Am I right? My fan club is growing. I'm going to be adding a lot of perks to it tomorrow. We have Egypt is in the house, as we say in slang. Who else is in the house? We have Egypt. I know we have Tennessee in the house, the country of Tennessee. I know someone from there. We've got 57 followers, 57 people who did not know me before today. So welcome. I'm glad you're with us. Let's get some better slang. Oh, yeah. I heard this yesterday. This is teen slang, and I'm curious. My moderator, Jameson, do you use that word? I'm just curious. So in teen slang, you would not say, the movie was very average. No. You would say, the movie was totally mid. Notice how I spelled was. You will never see it spelled that way. But I wrote it that way because that's how we say it. Instead of saying was, and I understand your teachers want you to pronounce your words very correctly, but we don't say that. We don't say was, we say was. The movie was totally mid. When you speak at a natural speed, was becomes was, because we don't move our mouths very much. And that's just typical in everyday speech. Welcome, Alex. Alex has just joined us. We have 58. Do I hear 59? 59 followers. Let me know. Oh, Emith. I want to say your name. Emithan? You might be my number 59. Let's see if the platform recognizes it. It should go up. It should go up in a second. Did I say that right? Emithan. I'm saying it wrong, aren't I? Well, welcome. I'm so sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Oh, yeah, let's take a look at some more slang. Oh, okay. We're going to end with some words that I've mentioned these before, and I just love these because this is just how we speak. This is what we call a pop quiz. So let's see, with this pop quiz, and I know a lot of you have heard me say this before, what does that mean? Jichet? And this is something I do say. Jichet? Let me know. It's spelled like Emargan. Oh, so it's how do I pronounce it? Let me know, how do I pronounce your name? I want to get it right. Oh, and thank you. I got a heart from Jumanda. Thank you for the heart. I appreciate that. Another heart. It's Turkish. Oh, so I was in Turkey 2 months ago. I was there. Maybe I saw you. Maybe that was you walking around. Well, I try to greet everybody. So Jichet, what does that mean to you? Istanbul, Jichet? Really common. Really common. It's lunchtime. And I say to you, I'm getting hungry. Jichet? Jichet? That means, in fast English, did you eat yet? Did you eat yet? Jichet? Did ya eat yet? It's a normal way of saying, did you eat yet? Yeah, wow is right. Jichet, that's why there are two parts of slang. There's the what we speak, that's the slang words themselves. Then there's the how we speak. That is the way we pronounce the words. That's why I'm so glad you're here. There's only one way to... Jonathan. Jichet? Sure. Jichet? Actually, I would say Jichet? No. No Jew? No to Jew? When you use J-U, it's kind of to emphasize, not me, you. No Jew? Jichet? No Jew? Welcome to English. And if you are an English learner, I do invite you to take a look at my new digital subscriptions for 2026. I just brought the price down to $9. They're digital. You press a button and the audio program comes up. You press another button, the video comes up. So these are multimedia books that will make learning our slang really, really easy. I've written 30 books on slang. This is my newest one, 2026. Just click on my profile picture. There's a link down there, and that will take you right over to the books. Okay, let's take a look. Is this formal language or casual? Oh, casual. Casual. And that's the difference. You'll see up on my screen, that side is standard English, and that is more formal. Imagine that standard English is like a tuxedo, and street speak is like a t-shirt. It's casual. It's a way for us to connect with each other. It's for social identity, and we all use it. We all use slang, but if you're an English learner, like you, I imagine you're learning English, right? Or you've studied English for a long time. If you don't understand our slang, it is not possible to understand us. You can't understand a movie or a TV show or a conversation. So that's why learning slang is so important. It's the real language of the people. Yes, exactly. Is this connected speech? Good question. This is connected speech. So connected speech or fast English is really important to know. Did you eat yet? G yet? G ja eat, but we don't say ja eat, no. G yet? Yes, connected speech. So it's critical that you understand our actual words, which are slang, and then how we speak. Connected speech. I'm glad you mentioned that. That's exactly what it is. Oh yeah, let me post that. I don't know your name because I can't say it. I literally can't say your name. Something like, something might sound like something. So let me write that down. So here, I want something to eat. But we would probably say, I want something to eat. I want something to eat. Something. I want something to eat. Really popular. That's really popular pronunciation. I want something to eat. That's so interesting when you write that down, and I think about it because it's so natural for somebody who is a native-born American or Canadian to say, I want something to eat. Something to eat. But if you're learning English and you've been taught, I want something to eat, you may never understand that. I want something to eat. But now you will. I want something to eat. And in my books, the audio goes through all the dialogues slowly first, and then I speed them up to connected speech. So I teach you connected speech in my books. That's one of the most important parts of our language. Just say some. I just want some to eat. I want some to eat. I want some to eat. Yeah, I want some. No, I still say something. I want some to eat. I want some to eat. No, something. We have to hear that something. That glottal stop. Gadu, welcome back. Good to see you. And we have, can you use, I'm not sure what you're asking me. I can't even say your name without getting in trouble because I've done it before and I got in trouble. I can't even say your name, but welcome. We drop a lot of T's on the East Coast. Oh, Jacob, where are you from? And give me an example. Gadu, can you repeat that, please? Yeah, I want something to eat. I want something to eat. We don't say that. I want something. I want something to eat. How about a we say this in a few different ways. Sandwich. A sandwich. Or some people say sandwich. I like a sandwich. Some people say sandwich. I say sandwich. 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 If you have another way to say it, let me know. Brush up on. Oh, to brush up on something, that's really good too. Yeah, that's good. We'll talk about that. We also have the term something, which is a sandwich. Oh, sandwich. There it is, sandwich. Just wrote that down. Connected by my accent is a mix of like Boston and New York. Really? Love those two accents. Really? So, Jacob, you've got that accent? Boston and New York? I hope you're following me. Because tomorrow I'd like to maybe bring you on. Let me know if you want to. Love to hear your accent. I'm gonna would sound. I'm not sure what you're saying. I'm gonna would sound mana. I'm not sure. Try that again. I'm not quite sure what you're saying. Okay, let's take a look at some more slang. So this one. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, this is easy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? That's an expression we use. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? So popular. We all use gonna. All of us. I don't care if you're 8 years old or 80. We all use gonna. What are you? Whatcha? Whatcha? So common. I'm sure if you're learning English, you've already heard that, right? On Netflix or even in social media. Whatcha? I got a North Carolina and Ohio accent. Really, David? Really, North Carolina and Ohio? Tomorrow, if you want to come and join us, David, I'd love to hear your accent. We had a couple other people join us, so yeah, please do. Maybe I'm at work, but we use a lot of slang from New York, but some are straight from MA. Tomorrow, look, I'm going to be broadcasting a lot earlier. I'm going to be starting at 7 a.m. New York time. I'm hoping tomorrow. I got a late start because I had so many technical issues I'm kind of working on that I'm fixing. Also, I redid my entire landing page with my new prices on my books. That took me most of the day. That's why it just took a while. Yes, Elise, exactly. I'm going to pin that. Because also, when as Elise said, what you're going to do when you can't change something, there's nothing you can do about a situation. We say, what you're going to do. We don't say, what are you going to do? No. We have to say it in a very relaxed way. What you going to do? What you going to do? My child has so much energy. He just runs a lot because he's so energetic. What you going to do? He's a kid. What you going to do? There's nothing I can do about it. What you going to do? Good one. I'm glad you mentioned that. Let's see here. Okay. In some songs, Ethan, they say, I don't know if I can use the word, I can't use the H word on here. The platform gets upset. It's very sensitive. So DM me. I can always answer a DM. Many non-native speakers struggle to understand Ebonics, words, and phrases. How can they get better at it? The best way, really, when you say Ebonics, I think you mean African American Vernacular English. For that, I would say Urban Dictionary, because that's very specific. The slang that I teach in my books is universal slang, used by everyone. But if you're specifically asking about black slang or African American Vernacular English, is the long way, then I'd say Urban Dictionary would definitely help. Jacob, I drop many R's and pronounce water like water. You mean water? Jacob, if you have time tomorrow to come over here, DM me. I'll put some sentences together for us. We can have a battle of the accents. That would be fun. Badu, what you gonna do when they come for you? Love that song. Love that song. What you gonna do when they come for you? And Jairo says, what are you and what do you and what did you are pronounced as whatcha, right? Well, let's write that down. Let me pin that. Let's talk about that. Okay, so you want to know about, I'll write that here. What are you? What do you? And what did you? Okay, let's look at each one. Here's how we would say that. What are you is whatcha. Whatcha. What are you doing? What you doing? What do you? What do you? It depends. It's what do you? What do you? What do you do? What do you do for a living? What do you do? What do you do for a living? What did you? What'd ya? 3 different ones. So, what are you is whatcha. What are you doing tonight? What you doing tonight? What do you do on your time off? What do you do on your time off? Then we have what did you, what'd you do last night? So yeah, they're all 3 different. Interesting. They will sound I'm going to. Ima is I am going to in African American Vernacular English. That's used by so many people right now. So many. Also, whatcha. Yeah, true. Also, oops. Got to get my fingers on the right keys. Whatcha? Sure, whatcha also. In slang, we can spell things different ways. There are some rules in slang too, but not always. And that's usually the rule. Always, but not always. So, okay. So you use IMA. Yeah, a lot of people use IMA. I guess it was originally African American Vernacular English or Southern IMA. But remember, like I mentioned earlier, before the internet, groups had their own slang, very specific to a group, and it stayed that way. With the internet and movies and TV, something that's group slang goes everywhere, everywhere. So that's why it's not even confined to one group anymore. Oh, and by the way, I know I mentioned this yesterday, but I just saw the commercial today. So I have to mention this. I just saw today Kylie, I think it's Kylie Jenner, and she was speaking in vocal fry. I know I've mentioned this before, but I saw it today. Vocal fry. If you haven't, tell me if you've heard it. I have heard this. I have not heard it. I'm so American, and I adore this. Yeah. Dolphin. I love dolphins. Dolphins, please. Where are you from? Let me know. Let me know. You know you're right. The internet made our world smaller. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dolphins, please. You know what that is? Okay. Get ready. Oh, Florida. You brought us a new slang word. Jit. Means a young child. Hey, majit. Now it means friend. Did you know that? Hey, majit. Okay. Tell me if you don't know what vocal fry is, just say, I don't know. Or I don't know. Or IDK. I don't know. You do, yes, majit. Hey, majit. But if you don't know what vocal fry is, just say, I don't know. I don't know. IDUNNO. Or IDK. I don't know. Let me know if you don't know what vocal fry is. Because you've heard it. Dolphins, please. You have heard it. I can promise you. You've definitely heard it. Okay, here it is. Ready? Oh, and there's a great video about it on, I can't tell you where to go to hear this video because I'm not allowed to tell people to go to other places, but I think you know what I'm talking about, the place where you can search for certain movies. Okay, here it is. And this was Kylie Jenner today talking like this. Okay, so vocal fry is when you lower your voice like that. And it's really annoying. And we all heard it before. And I can't stand it. Kylie Jenner and the Kardashians have made this very popular. It's a way to indicate to people that you are so cool that you just don't have to care about anything. That's vocal fry. Okay, yeah. Ick. Okay, on that note, so my goal is to be back here tomorrow at 5 a.m. Los Angeles time. I got a later start today. I'm sorry, because some technical things. I'm still working on making sure that this live stream is going everywhere. That I even announced it today. This time, I'm using something really exciting called the gap, the content gap. If you don't know what that is, it's very, very, very exciting. These are keywords of things, topics that people are searching for like crazy, but there's no content on it. One of the biggest ones that people are, this is why I get frustrated sometimes with schools that only teach standard English. One of the biggest things people are searching for right now is American Slang Words. It is going through the roof. But the content gap means there's not enough content. So now I'm putting out a lot of videos tomorrow. You're going to see a lot of my videos. So make sure to follow me if you're not following me, or subscribe. And if you do want to learn slang, do yourselves a favor. do check out my profile picture up there. Tap it, or over there, wherever my profile picture is. Tap it, and you'll see there's a link. There's a little paper clip with a link. Go to that link, and you'll find my book. $9. The paperback is $74.95. It contains exactly what I'm giving you for $9. Only people in this live stream get my digital version of my paperback for $9. Check it out. If you have any questions, let me know. You'll find dialogues and word games and crossword puzzles and videos, and you'll see as you get to that page, just scroll. I show you a lot of what you're going to be getting. If you want to learn English and really understand Americans, I mean really, do check out these books, because it's impossible to understand us without knowing how we really speak. And our real language is slang. So thank you all for being with me so much. And make sure you, any more followers before I leave, following me. I've been here for 2 hours. Following, any new followers or subscribers? Anybody? No, we're holding at 61. Okay, great. And thank you again for all of my gifters. Thank you for being here. If you do check out my books and purchase the books, thank you. I appreciate that. And if you have any questions along the way, I'm here for you. Thank you very much. I will see you guys tomorrow morning, at least my morning, at 5 a.m. I will see you then. Thank you guys for joining me. Have a great day or night. Take care. Bye for now.